Luyan, who was in third place, he crashed on turn 3. And the stream crashed as well, so I don't know if they are associated together. It's now Payne leading the race, followed by Ishak, and the McLaren Christian taking the third place position that was to his teammate Jarno Luyen of the McLaren. Fourth place, Fusion, followed by VER Tybe. Wooly now in sixth place, followed by Evil, Aidan in eighth, Trustron in ninth, being chased by Miko Lidzi. Outside of the top 10, Evil going to the pits. The pits are Evil now. GSP Payne leading. Still in the lead. Ishak goes to the pits. Seems like this is gonna be a strategy for him. After completing 17 laps on the hards, going now on mediums, and Leo has a 3-second time penalty to add insult to injury. Poor Leo, last place now and with a penalty. Now Payne is 5.7 seconds ahead of Christian. Christian being chased by Fusion, half a second behind. Again, ladies and gents, welcome to the returning viewers. Apologies for the technical issues. Jarno Luyen crashed on turn 3. He was in third place, and that was the commentator's curse, so I will stop talking so nicely of other drivers and curse them. It's Payne in the pits. Same thing for Fusion, and same thing for Slow Salt and Tybe. It's Christian now leading the race, 18 laps on the hard. He's going to be slow at this point. Same thing for Wooly. Wooly is 2 seconds behind. Also on the hards, completing 18 laps. But the other drivers are now going to have a fresh set of mediums. They are going to be faster on a faster tire compound and on a fresher tire compound. Double the speed. Payne in 8th place, 3/10 of the second, 2/10 of the second behind Ishak. So Ishak was able to get the undercut done. Payne is in pain now. Ishak is now 6/10 ahead, and Christian is now going to be going to the pits. I think it was a bit late for him to do so. He's going to be losing some time. Let's see where he's going to be resuming. Wooly goes to the pits as well. Same thing for Trust Run. Nikolitsi is now leading. 12 laps on the mediums. The Finnish man is leading a Grand Prix for the first time in season 33 in PSGL. Terra Racer, his teammate behind him, 11 laps on the mediums. Nate Clark in third place, 12 laps on the mediums. So Ishike is now in fourth, Payne in fifth, and Christian in sixth. So Christian didn't really lose that much time. Maybe 1 or 1.8 seconds. That's a mistake from Ishike. He missed his apex. And Payne is on the lookout for him. Fusion just overtook Wooly. Adon, 3/10 of the second behind Trust Run. Ooh. Thought it was gonna go for it. You have to be careful. Ishike is 3/10 of the second behind Nate Clark. Nate is slowing him down. Ishike is gonna have the DRS enabled now. Terra Racer just went to the pits. Ishike and Payne. Ishike went through, and the Mercedes of Payne also went through. And I thought he was gonna go for the second place. Ishike just defended the outside line right on time. And GSP Payne just gained a 5-second time penalty for cutting a corner. So Payne is in pain now. Terra Racer is now 4/10 of the second behind Trust Run. With the DRS being enabled, the Haas driver is approaching the Mercedes driver, but it's not going to be enough now. Ishike with the fastest lap. He currently is the fastest man on the circuit. And Payne is catching up to him with the DRS being enabled. Wooly with the fastest lap time. And Ishike is doing his best to catch up to Mikulidze, the Finnish driver. Of course, Finland has given us some of the best Formula One drivers in the history of the sport. We are talking about Mika Hakkinen, Kimi Räikkönen, Valtteri Bottas, Heikki Kovalainen. These drivers were just legendary. So the race has started to take a shape. The drivers have started to create a gap between them, and the driver behind Mikulidze went to the pits. Ishike is now the leader of the race, while GSP Payne looking to use the DRS on Ishike. It's not gonna happen. And Nate Clark is provisionally in third place. He has just completed 50 laps on the mediums. I don't think he's gonna be able to carry on that much further. Especially on a track like Catalonia. We have a yellow flag, sector 3. Joni has retired from the session. Has retired in the pit stop. GSP Payne still trying, enabling the DRS, still chasing Ishike of the Alfa Romeo, but it's not happening now. Fusion is 4/10 of a second behind Wooly. Half a second now separating them. Payne with the DRS. Fusion with the DRS. Fusion and Wooly. Is Fusion gonna move? Oh, he hesitates. He hesitates and he removes his foot from the throttle, and we have a yellow flag. Oh no. Who is that? I really don't know. And this is Fusion. Started to apply the pressure on Wooly. It's Alfa Romeo versus, it's Aston Martin versus Alpha Tauri. We are now on the 24th lap of the race. 10 laps remaining. Ishak is still leading. Mikulidze, what happened to the Finnish driver? Mikulidze spun. Mikulidze spun on turn 12. Another tricky corner around the circuit. And he's now down in 14th place. Unfortunate. GSP Payne 3/10 of a second behind Ishak. He's catching up to him. And Nath Clark is still managing to continue for another lap on 17-lap-old mediums. Aston Martin versus Alpha Tauri returns once again for this lap. 3/10 of the second separating them, with the DRS being enabled for a Fusion. A yellow flag in sector 3. Orange car! No! This is Christian of the McLaren. McLaren are out of the points for today. And it's a full course yellow. And oh, did you see this? The Ferrari of time is cutting the grass. This reminds me of what happened to Lewis Hamilton. In. What is he doing? What is he doing? Type almost crashed with Nath Clark. It is full course yellow, but I don't see the safety car. Of course, you're not allowed to overtake behind the under the yellow flags or the safety car. And the flags go green, the cars go vroom, and we resume racing once again. Ishak just lost the first place to Payne, and Payne is now leading the race, everyone. GSP Payne is now leading the race. Ishak in second place, followed by the Aston Martin of Fusion in third place, Wooly in fourth. Wooly has had a wonderful race, 3/10 of the second behind Fusion. And Slow Salt just lost the 11th place to Mikulidze. Nate Clark, 1/10 of a second behind Terra Racer. Going through the inside line. This isn't really an overtaking spot, but he went for it. They're still side by side on turn 5. The Williams of Nate Clark goes through. And into the 8th place he goes. And GSP Payne with the fastest lap of the race. Payne is still leading. And Ishike still behind him, 3/10 of a second behind. In 3rd place, Fusion is 9.4 seconds behind. Way behind. And in 4th place, Wooly, 6/10 behind. 6/10 or half a second, 5/10. The DRS enabled for Ishike. Oh, DRS enabled. Ishike going to the side of Payne. Ishike is causing pain for Payne. And Ishike is now leading the race. The Alfa Romeo leading the race back again. And it's Nate Clark with the fastest lap of the race. Nicolizzi was able to overtake the Ferrari of Type. That was a very good move on turn 1. Type is not happy for that. He's looking to use the last few drops of his ERS to get closer to Nicolizzi, but it's not gonna happen. Nicolizzi seems to be faster and has a better battery charge. We are now starting the 30th lap of the race. Ishike still leading, followed by GSP Payne. 4/10 of a second behind, 3/10, 2/10. Too late. On board now with Aidan. 0.4 seconds behind Willie. We have a yellow flag. Looks like this is the Red Bull of Leo. Leo very unfortunate today once again. And the Ferrari of Tribe is chasing the sister company of the Haas, driven by Nicolizzi. His name has been all over the place today, this Nicolizzi guy. The R-Type tried to use DRS, but it didn't work to his advantage. The race now is getting a little bit more boring than the start, but we still have the races are going on. We are tied 3/10 of a second behind Mikulitsi. Mikulitsi also 3/10 of a second behind Terra Racer into turn 1. It's not happening now. Ishike still leading the race and 4/10 behind Payne. It really has been an entertaining race and a highly competitive race. Usually, most of the races, the leader gains like 5 seconds ahead of everyone else, but not in this one. GSP Payne and Ishike are 3/10 of a second within each other. Ishike defending the inside line, forcing Payne to go around the outside. Payne engaging. It's not really gonna work for him. We are now on the 32nd lap of the race. Fusion just received a 3-second time penalty. Mikulitsi and Terra Racer. Mikulitsi went through. Maybe team orders. I just don't know. I'm a regular man. Purple Sector 2 by Ishike. This man has really earned the victory of the race, and Wooly successfully overtook SBS Fusion. Fusion not willing to give up that easily. And Wooly goes through. And now starting the last lap of the race. Is it gonna be Ishike or is it gonna be Payne? Let's stay with these two drivers to try to see what is gonna happen between them. Aidan just overtook Fusion. Is Payne gonna try to do any moves to try to steal the first place back? Or is Ishike gonna keep it to himself? Heading now into turn 7, into turn 8. Going into turn 9, flat out with DRS enabled. Getting very close to GSP Payne, but it's not gonna be enough. And even if he overtook Payne, it's not gonna be enough for him to win the race because he has penalties. Last sector now. Ishike and GSP Payne. Across the finish line, and ladies and gents, it's Ishike who wins in Catalonia, and boy oh boy, what a race it was. We have a winner. Now we are waiting for the other drivers to cross the finish line. Ladies and gents, what a race this has been. And Terra Racer received a 5-second time penalty. SJM crosses the finish line. So ladies and gents, that was it for today's session in Catalonia. Let's take a look. It's Nate Clark who was voted as the driver of the day. Now let's take a look at the final unofficial standings. But of course, before that, we're gonna have some champagne showers. Ladies and gents, it's Ishak, the Dutch driver, who won. In second place, Payne, and Wooly in third place. Wooly, that was a superb comeback from him. Aidan also starting from 12th place, finishing in 4th. Fusion in 5th, followed by Trust Run, starting 15th, finishing in 6th place. Evil in 7th place, followed by Nate Clark. In 9th place, Mikulidze, followed by VER Type. Outside the top 10, we have Slow Salt, followed by Terror Racer JR Leo. SJM in 14th, Christian in 15th place, followed by Johnny in 16th place. The other drivers, unfortunately, were not able to complete their laps. Really sad for what happened for them, but life goes on. In the end, ladies and gents, I would like to thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you next week, same place, same time. Don't go anywhere. This is Salim Haddad, wishing you a wonderful night. Bye-bye.